thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Anna's Aqua Home, where I sew, craft, and DIY. I love making handmade items for my home and also to give away as gifts. Today I wanted to show you and do a little bit of show and tell of some things that I've been working on. Some of these I have videos for how I made them, and I'll link them in the description. Some of them I don't have videos yet, so you'll have to stay tuned to my channel to see them coming up. I have not posted a video in a couple weeks, and I want to say that's not my fault. Life kind of just got in the way. I know you make priorities, you make time for what is a priority in your life, but YouTube videos has just not been that priority. 2 weeks ago, I work on videos on Monday, and Monday is a day off, and yeah, 2 weeks ago I was sick on Monday and then didn't get any videoing done, editing or recording. And then last week we had no power in our house. We live in a very old house and our power decided to stop working. So that took a little over 24 hours to get fixed, but of course that was during Monday. So we had to move all the food in our freezer and fridge out to another freezer and fridge. We had to spend the night somewhere else. And then on Monday, it was spent late in the afternoon moving everything back in. So that was definitely an unplanned little trip out of the house, but thankfully everything is working well. So my husband asked me, we had a house that we could go to and stay. We didn't know how long it was going to be, but it ended up only being that one night, a little over 24 hours. But he asked me, you usually sew on Mondays. Do you want to go ahead and pack up your machine and your tripods and lights and all of that and move it? And I said, no, we're moving the least that we can in and out. I'm not packing up everything. But I have been working on some things. I say that I love to give things as gifts, and I do. I love to make things for myself, but I also love to give gifts. And there are some things that I love to keep on hand to give gifts. And so I have been running low on a couple things, and I wanted to go ahead and make a whole bunch of these to kind of put aside, and I have a gift drawer, and I love stocking it with handmade items. So I want to show you some of those things, and then some of the things that I'm kind of just working with and playing around with. So I want to show you all of that, and you can tell me what you think in the comments. First thing I love to keep around, it's really easy to put in a gift bag or a gift box, and when you're putting things together, are scrunchies. I wear scrunchies all the time, and I love sewing them. I love having a whole bunch of them to choose from to match my outfits, but I also love to give them as gifts. So I've made a whole bunch of scrunchies. So all of these I made primarily a bunch of like the same colors. So I just did them in bulk and like sewed them all. Let's see if I can get them in a good light there. So, and a lot of these are actually upcycled. Like all of these were actually shirts that either had like a stain somewhere or a rip somewhere. I got them for like 25 cents for the entire shirt, and then just cut around those things. And these are polyester. They're really super soft polyester, so that is really nice. This one is like a very stretchy, I want to say rayon, but I don't know. How cute is that? I just love that. And then this one is also, this is like a sports fabric. You can't see it very well, but it's got lots of like holes, like what shorts are made out of. And then another one, this is a very much polyester, so some of these are going to be more water resistant than like the plain cotton ones. I did have a really cute church fabric. This one has little crosses on it. I really like that. And so I thought, I work with the kids a lot, and how cute would that be to if I needed a little gift or a little something to give out. I made a bigger one and a smaller one, and then this one I made bigger, and it has church words. It says risen, hallelujah, praise, different things like that, faith. So I've got a few of those. And then I saw someone on Pinterest making mini scrunchies, like really tiny ones. So I just had to try it with a tiny little piece. And there's my mini scrunchie. This is has flowers, but you can't hardly even see the flowers because it's such a small little one. So that was good. So again, lots and lots of scrunchies. Some of these fabrics are really, really pretty. It makes it look really dark, but it's like a teal with pink flowers, and this is a pink with little green and pink flowers. So yeah, I just kind of did whatever I could out of the sleeves, out of the bodice. So I've made lots and lots of these scrunchies. So now I have over a dozen that I can keep aside and put away and use as I need. Another thing that I have been working with is wristlets. So I've made these two wristlets. Now I need help with these wristlets. This is why I'm showing you, because I need you to go in the comments and tell me what you think. So many people make them different ways. So this one is just fabric. It doesn't have any batting inside. I did do some sewing lines to reinforce it a little bit, but this has no batting. This one does have batting. So this has a layer of batting, and then I also pieced it. So it's two different colors that I pieced a long strip and then turned into a little wristlet, and I really like how this turned out. Let me stop and say I do have a video on how I made scrunchies if you want to check those out. I actually got two, I think, at this time. But then I made some lanyards. These are really long to fit in the camera, but some lanyards. They've got a little hook at the bottom. There we go. And then I also did this one, and this one is meow and little hearts and little paw prints. It's really cute. I put a black little swivel clip on there. And then for these, so for the two that I made, this one has batting in it, so it's a little thicker, and this one does not have batting, so it's a little less thick. And I'm just trying to figure out which I should make more of, which I like better. And then this one hooked really well. I know I showed you this in my last video, to this. Let me go ahead and do it for you. There we go. So this little lanyard right on the little zip wallet. And then because I was just obsessed and I saw this, and once I get something in my mind, I have to do it, I made a little bow accessory also with a little clip. I gotta get this in the right light. How cute is that? And once I put it on, it is just too cute. Look at that. I love it. I think this is just so cute, and I do not have a video yet to show you how to make these, so that is definitely coming up. I just used a little clip and I sewed it onto the back. This was just a tiny little scrap. It was so cute, and I absolutely love it. So here is my question. I've seen so many people go and sell all of these different things. So lanyards, wristlets, zip wallets, keychain accessories. What do I put the clips on? Right now, I'm putting clips on like almost everything, right? So my lanyard has a clip at the end. My wristlet has a clip that you can put stuff on. My accessories has a clip. My zip wallet does not have a clip. It just has a little loop. So many people make their zip wallets with little, I picked some up, some split rings. So a little ring, or keychain ring, pretty much. I guess that's what it's called, keychain ring. So many people with their accessories, so like only put a little keychain ring. But then I noticed, I thought, okay, so if I don't put a clip or a clasp on either of these and I just put the ring, what's going to clip to them? The wristlet. Except most of the people I've seen with a wristlet don't have clips. They just have the keychain ring. So I was just going through, looking at everything and trying to figure out, do I put clips on, clasps on my... So I'm just trying to figure out what people think. Do I put clasps on their wristlet, on the accessory, on the zip wallet? What do I put rings and what do I put clasps on? So that's my question. If you can go down in the comments and let me know, I would love to know what you would expect. If you expect a little keychain accessory to have a clip, whether you expect it a zip wallet, or I would think a lanyard. Like every lanyard I've seen has always had a clip. So that's pretty standard, I think. But I'm shocked how many keychains don't have a clip and they just finish in a ring. So that got me thinking. I want to make sure that as I'm giving them away to people, I know what people are expecting and what people want. And then I actually picked up a few things at Hobby Lobby that I'm super excited about. Their heart clasps. Isn't that so cute? So basically like this, but then the little heart actually opens up and you can hook things to it. I saw these, they were so cute. I had to get them. They were 40% off. So I got 4 for like $3 or something. So I didn't think that was terrible. And then also the same thing, except a little bit of a different kind. This is just like a ring, a heart ring that you can put keys on, and then the clasp is separate. So for this one, the heart actually opens and clasps, and on this one, there's the heart shape, but then a clasp is hooked on. So for my things that I'm going to be making, I'm definitely going to be using these hearts because I think they're adorable, but let me know with the other things. The lanyards, the zip wallets, the keychain accessories. This is definitely going to be an upcoming video. Soon, I want to make a lot more of these, not only for to clip on my purse and different things, but also just to have as hair accessories. I think would be really, really cute. So thanks so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed my show and tell of all the things I've been working on. I hope you have a good week. Thanks for stopping by.